Okay, next question. Has there been a time when your social media has backfired? What lessons have you learned?
Well, this is Brendan. I'll be happy to share an example. We had, when we launched our second virtual fashion show, we had the Washington Post covered it, and they did a fantastic story, which we just thought was just great. It made the front page of the newspaper. We just thought this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It was going to really transform how people viewed us, and we were going to see tons of people coming into our retail stores and yada, yada, yada. And, of course, we went online then to start following the comments on WashingtonPost.com, only to realize that a lot of the comments were very, very negative. People that did not understand the nature of our mission, because the story did not go into depth about how the revenue that was being generated from our fashion show was benefiting the community. It was mentioned, but in a very small, in one liner inside the entire story. So it just didn't resonate with people as they read it. And so we had a lot of work to do. We had to go online and we had to start communicating, making posts ourselves, trying to educate those people who felt negatively about the fact that Goodwill was selling this merchandise to these people who had a ton of money instead of selling it to people that needed clothing in our retail stores, because they didn't understand that our goal is to generate as much money as possible to fund our job training mission. But on the backside of that, what was very beneficial about it as well was that because we had established strong relationships with other bloggers in the community as a direct result of our social media efforts, we went to them for help. And we asked them, we explained to them the situation and said, would you please go online, would you communicate this, would you post some comments on WashingtonPost.com, and it actually was the same thing on MSNBC.com. And they did so, and then, of course, they went on their blogs and they wrote about it on their blogs to try to educate people and clear up this misunderstanding. So there was a good side of that as well, but, sometimes you have to be very careful about the information that is communicated, because it can backfire, and that's why I say again, while social media is about, giving up control, you still have to, in some way, maintain control of what's communicated on your part.
Well, I wanted to take the opportunity to thank everybody who has dialed in and to really give a huge thanks to our panel. You guys were really informative, and I learned a lot today. And I wanted to thank you for being part of it. And our webinar, the tape of the webinar, and the slides will be available for anybody who would like them at our website. www.comitatusconsulting.com, or you can call us at 703-683-7500, and we will get you whatever you need. And we'll email you them as well. So thank you all for participating. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks.